Do not be afraid. Come to us. Reyes froze. He squeezed his eyes shut, pressing his hands against his temples. It was just the shock, he told himself. The explosion. The rain. Hallucinations. We are your friends. He stumbled back, tripping over a root. He scrambled to his feet, his heart pounding in his chest. The voice was getting stronger, clearer. He could almost feel it, a gentle pressure against his mind, a comforting warmth spreading through his limbs. "Who's there?" he whispered, his voice trembling. "Show yourself." The voice chuckled, a melodious sound that resonated deep within his skull. We are everywhere. We are everything. He started to run again, blindly pushing through the dense undergrowth. The rain plastered his hair to his face, blurring his vision. He didn't know where he was going, only that he had to get away from the voice. He burst into a small clearing, collapsing onto the damp earth, gasping for air. He looked around wildly, searching for any sign of the source of the voice. Then he saw it. A single, luminous flower bloomed in the center of the clearing, its petals glowing with an ethereal light. It pulsed with a slow, rhythmic beat, and from within its depths emanated the voice. Come, Reyes. Join us. There is so much you do not understand. He stared at the flower, mesmerized. The voice was intoxicating, seductive. It promised knowledge, peace, belonging. It offered an escape from the fear and the loneliness. He reached out, his fingers trembling as he approached the luminous petals. To a lost Reyes. We can guide you. Suddenly, a sharp pain shot through his head, a searing jolt that knocked him backward. He cried out, clutching his head, his vision blurring. He saw a fleeting image, a memory, Chen's face, contorted with worry, Thorne's eyes filled with a strange, unsettling calm. The voice receded, its soothing tones replaced by a faint, distant echo. He stumbled to his feet, his body shaking. He looked back at the flower, but it was gone, vanished without a trace. He was alone again, but this time, something was different. The fear hadn't completely disappeared, but it was tempered by a new emotion, the lingering doubt. He didn't know what had sent the voice, but he knew one thing: he had to warn Bravo 3, if they were still alive. Kepler 186 F Orbital TCDF Command. Admiral Vance watched as Lieutenant Kale frantically typed commands into the console. "Anything, Lieutenant?" she asked, her voice laced with impatience. "Silva response from the rescue team, Admiral," Kale replied, his face pale. "The planetary shielding is even more erratic than before. Launch window is closing rapidly. Damn it, what about Bravo 3? Meditative, Admiral. They remain unresponsive." Suddenly, a red alert flashed across the main screen. "Admiral, we're detecting a massive energy spike emanating from the planet's surface," Kale announced. "Is it unlike anything we've ever seen?" Vance leaned forward, her eyes fixed on the screen. "Identify the source. The readings are originating from the location of Bravo 3's last known position." "What about the rescue team? They've lost contact as well, Admiral." Vance slammed her fist on the console. "Prepare a full-scale investigation team. I want to know what's happening down there. And Lieutenant, put Bravo 3's survivors on Priority 1 retrieval status." She paused, a flicker of doubt crossing her face. And Lieutenant informed the High Council. "I have a feeling we're about to have a very difficult conversation." Reyes stumbled through the forest, driven by a primal urgency. He didn't know where he was going, but he knew he had to reach Bravo 3 if they were still out there. He heard the voice again, fainter this time, a whisper in his mind. "You cannot escape us, Reyes. You are one of us now. He ignored it, pushing himself forward, ignoring the pain in his legs, the exhaustion in his lungs. He emerged from the forest and into a desolate, rain-swept plain. In the distance he saw a faint glow, a shimmering light emanating from a cluster of ruined buildings. He recognized the buildings. It was the atmospheric processor. He started to run towards it, his heart pounding in his chest. As he drew closer, he saw them. They were standing in the rain, silhouetted against the eerie glow of the ruined processor. Chen, Silva, and Thorne, but they weren't the same. Their eyes glowed with an unnatural light. Their movements were slow, deliberate, almost robotic, and their faces were devoid of emotion. They were waiting for him, and as he drew closer, he realized that they were no longer Bravo 3. They were something else entirely. Reyes stopped, his body trembling. He stared at the figures in the rain, his mind reeling. "Chen, Silva, Thorne," he whispered, his voice very audible. The figures slowly turned to face him. Thorne stepped forward, his face illuminated by the eerie glow of the ruined processor. He smiled. "Welcome home, Reyes," he said, his voice resonating with an unnatural calm. "You're one of us now.